Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul and then also a 1K subscriber contest update. So I've received multiple entries. I thank you all for that. I think I've got 22 entries so far. The contest ends on June 1st. I kind of organized the contest and the rules to be such that I naturally would have fewer entries because I kind of like that. As opposed to, like, you know, show me your whatever and everybody, oh, I got 1 million of those. So don't feel bad if you didn't enter. That was kind of by design. So I know a lot of big collectors out there that have reached out to me and said, hey, I didn't enter because I don't have any Q books. That's okay. That was kind of the point. I've got a pretty sizable collection and I don't have a single one. So that's to be expected. But I thank everyone who's entered. And I want you to go over to my channel page, go over to my playlist, and you'll see 1K sub entries. And first I encourage anyone who goes there to watch those videos. There's some great entries, and you might find a channel that you didn't know existed. Another thing is that when you get there, if you've made an entry in any way, please check over there and see that I got it. Because this is my list that I'm going to be going after when I do the randomized drawing. So if you get there and you don't see your video, even if I've commented on your video or said, yeah, I've got you down, all that stuff, if this is the list I'm using, so if you don't see your video on that list, please contact me, let me know, put it in the comments down below, link your video so I know where to go to get it. So far we have Thomas Churchill, Super Russ 9000, Nice Cover Bro, Slim Comics and More, GP Venom, Escargot T80, Funk Comics 814, Broke Cause of Comics, Comic-Head 84, Matilda Gothica, Metarog, The Comic Collector, Alex Big Blue, The Gray Man, Comic Book Fever, Simple Simon, Jambo Comics, 64-page special, Spider Comics 7, The Immortal Biggie Shack, Comic Mag Musings, and Comics Altruism. So that's who I have so far. If you didn't hear your name, make sure that you contact me and let me know that you made a video. And there's still time. You can make a video all day today. You can make a video all day on Monday the 1st. And then once pretty much midnight hits and wherever I'm at, then that's it. So we're done with that. So looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. And also, if you're wondering, for the secondary prize, there were several people that selected the same book to show, and that's fine. But in the interest of fairness, whoever showed it first is going to get credit. They're the ones that's going to get the second prize. So I encourage you that at the sort by tab on that list, go ahead and click date published oldest, and that will show you the list of videos as they were published, and that way you can see, and that's what's not on me, that way you can see if someone showed the book that you showed first, so before you did. But you're still entered to win in the grand prize and the main prize with the randomizer, so don't worry about that. But for the second prize, for the extra prize, if someone said your book first, the other person gets it. So, and that will likely be the case because there's only a few Q books and a lot of people said the same books. So should be good. Feel free to enter. That's what we got going on there, and we'll probably do a live stream on Tuesday or so to do the randomized drawing and to announce the second prize winner as well. So there you go. And then we'll just do a quick comic haul for the rest of this time that we have today, just a couple minutes. And let's do this one here. This is a book that I won. It's Make Me Small. There you go. So here's a book that I won in on eBay, in an eBay auction, and I was the only bidder. So, you know, anytime that happens, you almost feel like you paid too much, right? But I didn't. It was a good book for the price. It's a Dan Zelnerowicz cover. Doll Man number 28. This is my Doll Man book. I only have one. I've wanted one for a while, but it's mostly because of the interior, because it's got some great Bill Ward Torchy work in here. And I love Torchy and I love Bill Ward, so I kind of was looking for a doll man that had his work in it. Now, I think there's some, I think his name Gardner Fox did some Torchy work as well, but I really wanted to get one that had Bill Ward in it, and those are the earlier ones. And I've never been a huge doll man fan necessarily, but I do think the character's cool, but some of the covers are kind of like goofy to me, goofy looking, because he's a miniature person, so it lends itself to comedy for sure. But this cover by Dan Zelnerowicz may be one of my all-time favorite comic book covers. Look at the flames coming off, and that guy's name is The Flame. I mean, it is just absolutely amazing. I love that swing. Little doll man's taking on him. Look at the good girl art in the corner. And this is all happening at a circus, so that's like one of those, you know, circus balls or whatever. It's so cool. I just love the flames on that. It's just killer, man. I just love this book. I'm totally in love with it. It's one of those books that once I had it in hand, I already knew I loved it, and I've been putting off buying it. I've been putting off buying other Doll Man books in favor of getting this one. I already knew I loved it, but when I saw it, it just blew me away. So anyway, we'll show that as the one book for the haul this time. I got more books. We'll save them for another haul. I don't want this video to run too long. But there you go, Doll Man number 28. I'm absolutely in love. It's got a Bill Ward Torchy inside, and it's one of those books that you get that I'm looking around my wall trying to decide what book has to come down, because this book definitely has to go up. So whenever you've done that, you know you've made a good buy. So I was pleased with the price, and everything worked out. So thank you to eBay again. Doll Man number 28, Dan Zelnerowicz cover, absolutely fantastic. That's all. We'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.